Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Yep, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Angela Yee. DJ Envy is, where he at? He in Denver?
I don't know where he is, but I want to do this part. Can I do this part?
Go ahead.
We have some very special guests in the building. It is SW to the V. We got SWV here.
I wonder how many people actually spelled it with a U sometimes.
Well, I did.
They don't have
You did?
W-U-V.
They are retarded.
Lily and Taj are here. What's happening?
Everything. We got feeling like villains representing, holding it down in the hood.
Okay. Y'all got a new show, Ladies Night reality show.
Yes,
What's
Ladies
that about?
Night.
With Salt-N-Pepa.
Yeah. You want
Okay.
to tell them what it's about?
No.
Okay.
No, y'all have your residency in Vegas.
Well, Salt-N-Pepa did the residency.
Okay.
They were there. They're the first hip hop artists to ever have a residency in Vegas. So kudos to them for that. But we all decided, we were approached by BET to do a show about girl groups and the struggles and the ups and downs that we go through. We were more than happy to do it because people don't, I mean, first of all, there's no more girl groups.
Right.
And then they don't realize that SWV and Salt-N-Pepa are still around. Like the 90s is alive and well as long as we can breathe. So we went out there, we decided to put it out there in the open. I mean, you literally see the struggle of being a mother, a wife. Coco was going through a divorce. Yes, it was just, and then we're on the road out of the country. I got sick. I mean, it was crazy. It was
You guys were on a safari in South
I love
Africa.
the safaris. I'm the animal lover. I love her. No, I'm kidding.
You just gonna call Lily an animal?
She's a savage.
Listen, I'll take it. I know what she mean, honey.
Now, we did have the opportunity to see the first episode.
Oh, you did? Good.
Yes, and one of the recurring themes is where is Coco, right?
And then she's
Where
not
is
here
Coco?
Where is
today.
Coco?
Like, where is
I don't see Coco.
No, she actually was trying to get here. She had a little setback this morning,
Okay.
and we couldn't have her out here looking crazy. So we told her we'll hold it down until she gets here.
Okay.
Well, later.
Now, with that said, how tiring is it being on the road at this stage in your career?
Child, it is exhausting. Look, I'm pushing 48, but I don't look 48.
No,
I'm very
hell
proud
no,
of
you
that
don't.
age.
Wow.
I'm very proud of it, but it's exhausting because I got kids, I got after school programs, homework, you name it, and I still got to get on that stage. Not to mention, I just had stem cell replacement on my knees because I literally tore my ACL twice. I tore my meniscus twice.
On tour?
No, this is like over the years, and while we were on
Always
tour,
breaking something.
because I'm an
Always.
adventurer.
She's been on stage with crutches.
I have. I do
walkers.
Well, we just finished a tour with Tony Braxton, but literally every night after the show, I'm icing my knees. I'm taking like Tylenol arthritis. I was doing it all. So I had to go do the stem cell replacement. Now I'm ready to dance.
That's what I love though, because that's what I imagine. Because I'm 40, and like we just looked at a meme and it said sometimes you're young, and then other times you just like this.
Exactly.
And that's the truth.
Like my mind says I'm young, but my body,
Yeah,
my body's telling me hell no.
Yeah.
Let's talk about SWV and Salt-N-Pepa doing the show together because Salt-N-Pepa said they'd never even been on the road
I know with another girl group.
Yes, another girl group. And so for you guys working with them, because it felt like there's a little bit of like they're very take charge.
Very take charge.
That's Salt. Salt is
Salt is a very
person.
take charge. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna tell them, and you guys are like, nah, we not, there with that. So how is it? How do you guys balance between saying, okay, this is.
You have to compromise. You literally have to compromise, especially when you have so many egos in play and then other outside forces at play. So you really have to learn to compromise and be willing to step back and let somebody else take the lead sometimes. And it's hard. It's hard, especially we have our own things. Now we have to include these other people with their own thing. It could be frustrating.
And at the end of the day, it's a respect thing.
Yeah.
Like, we came into this industry, we were young. We didn't really have anybody to usher us into it. And, we didn't have like the JDs and the Puffy. We just had straight up music. So Salt-N-Pepa was obviously here before us, and we have a level of respect for them like crazy. They've achieved so much, so it's okay. We never fought for the spotlight.
Isn't Salt super religious though? So is she like trying to check Lily like all the time?
No, she has her religious moments.
Okay.
Yeah, Salt is going through a divorce too on the show, and she definitely is she's having a good time. It seems like.
See, the thing about it is, everybody's trying to check Lily. Everybody y'all think is super spiritual is really not. Lily is just, she just says some shit she ain't supposed to say sometimes, but I just say what they want to say.
Yeah.
Because in the back, they be like, yeah, Lily, say it.
You took the words out of my mouth.
But in front of y'all, in front of those, they be like, oh. Bless the name of the Lord.
Won't he do it?
I think it's a balance though. You gotta have ratchet and you gotta have righteous.
Oh,
I don't
right,
trust somebody
yeah,
that's
right.
all the way just too goody two shoes.
And that's me. I'm Bronx, New York all day. That's all you're gonna get
What
from
you
me.
say about people from the Bronx
Craziest
and
people
Florida?
in America come from the Bronx
shit.
and all of Florida.
I've had my crazy too. It's
See, I'm
all
from
good.
Brooklyn.
I'm from Brooklyn over here. Brooklyn over here. Now let's talk about
She's
Charlamagne
like, I
and
cut
Lily.
people in Brooklyn.
Cause I remember a scene with y'all when you had just got your butt done.
I know Charlamagne was loving my butt. He was loving
Oh, you
it.
don't recall that, do you?
I'm trying. Hold on.
No.
We got video footage.
Charlamagne is so much. He's happens to be one of my favorite people in the entire world.
I love Lily.
I
too.
just feel like he's so misunderstood. But he says everything that people want to say. But don't say it. So I can relate to him in the craziest way. Like, we're like soulmates in a way.
So how is your butt holding up after that? Cause I know
Well, it's holding up. It's holding up. It's nice. It's settled, you know.
You look good, Lily.
Thank you, Charlamagne.
Yes. Now, could a tour like this have happened back in the day? Or was there too much animosity between female groups?
No, I definitely think it
you
could've
guys went on
happened.
tour with other female
yeah,
groups
we
before.
were on tour with Jade, Brownstone.
Yeah. TLC at one time. Yeah.
That's a
we
dope
did it
tour.
all. It should be again.
I miss
think it
all
would
of
be
those
a great
That sounds
tour
amazing.
now.
Yeah, I
Yes,
miss
let's
all
get
of
that.
What happened to female groups or just groups in general? Why?
We were just wondering the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't understand why it became unpopular to do a girl group. I wish I could understand that. Now you have so many solo artists, it's just saturated. Give that variety back.
We got City
Things
Girls.
happen though.
I like them too. I really do like them.
Yeah,
but they're
so many
rappers.
things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what?
I think with girl groups, I mean, you have to worry about so much because we fall in love, we fuck up business. We fall in love, then the man start managing you,
Ooh,
and then
Lord.
everything get all jacked up and favoritism, and get pregnant. It's just it's very risky.
So did y'all fall victim to that? Was there a manager that had favoritism over the three of y'all?
It's always that. It is always that in every group. Our story is no
Taz thinking.
different.
I'm like trying to think.
Our story is no different than anybody else's story, but you just got to push through and grow up and mature. And once that happens, and you just kind of sit down and realize how things happen and why.
How'd y'all keep the peace amongst each other?
Oh, we didn't.
It wasn't always peaceful.
We were separated for like 8 years.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh no, you got to grow up before you can come back together. And
Ooh.
I think breaking up as a group was one of the best things that could have happened to us
Oh,
because
yeah.
literally we found each other. We found ourselves
Yeah.
once we had to separate. And when you come back together after you know who you are, it works better.
And that's when Coco went solo.
Yes.
And I remember she was dating Ishmael from Diggable Plants.
Yes,
she
they
has
have
a son,
Yeah,
yes.
they have a son together. So is that part of the reason why the group, like, she kind of went off and...
She wanted to do her own thing, so she went off and tried it and came back. No matter how many times we separate, we realize we're better together than
Yes.
we are apart.
Yeah.
I listen to SWV, like, daily to this day.
I listen to y'all daily,
do
like
too.
every morning. I'm
Yeah,
on
I
You
the
say we do
love
too.
you guys so much. I love this show. No, we do, for real. Like, we're not just up here just saying that.
But it's different with music. Like, music is different than radio. You know what I'm saying? Like, you listen to radio sometime. You listen to music all the time.
No, we listen to y'all
Well, how
all
do
the
you-
time. I listen to you
They
all the time.
basically go together, though.
Yeah,
right?
but you ain't just turning on. You can't just say, I'm going to turn on this Breakfast Club. I'm so into you. Or this
Oh,
Breakfast Club
yeah,
week. You
yeah.
know what I'm
Specific
saying?
music. Okay, I get you.
I love to hear
But I
y'all
turn on the Breakfast Club every
perspective
morning.
on different music.
Like,
and-
Downtown's a great song to set the mood.
You like that?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it crazy to think that song was
No,
considered risque?
Downtown comes after the foreplay.
Hey,
What?
You
I thought
can
Downtown was
start
foreplay.
No, it comes after the kissing and stuff.
But they kiss
The
down.
foreplay is
Downtown
the
as soon as
upper
you walk in
body.
the door.
Downtown is
She's aggressive.
Cue it up on the Sonos.
I thought eating a girl out was foreplay.
no,
it's a-
shit, not in my world.
Oh, really?
Nah, that's
She would like a
that's the
kiss first,
entree.
maybe.
What you been
But
doing?
don't they start with the lips and move down?
No, that's what I'm trying to tell him. He want to go straight to the
well,
the bush.
Jon
Right.
Snow did.
Can we hug and kiss
Yeah,
first?
you gotta hug and kiss.
So the foreplay starts up top.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
foreplay starts on top.
You learning something?
Yes, I am. Isn't it crazy to think Downtown was was a risque song back in the day?
We talk about that all
And
the
now
time.
we support all the hoes. So we made it possible. We made it whole comfortable. Now look at the world today.
What was the label? What was the label saying when y'all recorded that song? What did they say?
They encouraged
they
it.
loved
bought
it,
the song to
yeah.
us.
Really?
Yeah.
I loved everything.
It was
SWV.
fun. It was like, who's
Just
doing
the whole
this?
risque thing was just cool.
But they didn't have no problems with radio and like TV back
Not
then.
at all.
It sounded
It was a
good.
top 20
Well, of
hit,
course, we had
top
to
10.
do a clean version to a lot of those risque songs, but it worked. It was good music.
Did they get y'all a lot
sometimes
of head
even
on
back
the
in
road?
the day, there's songs that.
I mean,
Look, I always was in a
about to
relationship.
get
I only
me.
had one head.
Lily, what about you? They get you a lot of head on the road. We don't ever talk about women and how they be on the road.
Let's cut right to it.
shit. Anybody who know me,
She got a lot of head. All right.
hey, man. It's non-negotiable.
You used to let random fans do it?
no.
Okay,
She didn't say that.
Oh
He just
no,
went left.
no! But if you date me, hey, that game is just that's just it.
You gotta lick it before you stick it. That's
There
the
you
rule.
go.
I'm going to get a T-shirt.
Now she want to say hallelujah. Amen. Hallelujah. Now you want to praise the Lord on
No,
that.
yeah, no. Everybody know me. I'm trying to keep it PG. Shit, I stay in trouble, you know. But I mean, head game is the best.
Todd, you mentioned your relationship. Did you ever have issues being married to a football player for so long?
No
Okay.
problems at all. Don't nobody want none of this.
Yeah.
No one has ever stepped to me physically because I don't play that.
Yeah. But I'm just talking about athletes in general. You know, there's always a stereotype with athletes. They can't be faithful, that type of
Well,
stuff.
you look, let me just tell you, my husband and I have been together for 21 years. We've had our ups and downs. He has been out there. He's done his thing, but he knows where home is, and he has repented. Trust me. You ever watch Kevin Hart's special? And he said after he cheated on his wife, everything was, baby, what you want? How can I do
That's
it, baby?
right.
Where I got to go, baby? Give me this, baby.
That's
Take this,
right.
baby. Yeah, my husband's been through that. So we've worked through it. We've had counseling. We've done it all. 21 years, you just don't walk away from that.
Charlamagne
Listen.
said hallelujah.
No, and I'm telling you why I say that, because you have these young girls, okay, who think that a man cheating or a man being unfaithful, that's a deal breaker.
For
It
some
ain't
people
always
it
like that.
is.
It is.
Yeah, and for some
It
people it is.
But we've
Not
been
to
together
me.
since I was in my 20s, and we grew through all that.
Everybody's
I
gonna
honestly
cheat. I don't
don't
trust
think
nobody.
anybody should get married before they turn 30. I think you need to explore and fuck up everything you can in your 20s to mature enough to understand what's going on after you get married, because it's a whole new kind of
think it
commitment.
matters.
It's not boyfriend and girlfriend. You got shit. I got a ring on my hand, and
Yes.
this means something to me.
Word.
Has he ever tried to hook one of his boys up with Lily?
I don't think
Back
so.
in the day,
You
ever?
know what? I've had my share, not a long share, but I've been around like a lot of Eddie's friends. I'm not really, to be honest, I don't like the industry type dudes. Lily will talk to a dude in a project, and I have done it. I came straight from an award show and went and go fuck with this dude in Webster Project and slept on his floor chilling. And, that was our little Netflix and chill. I just like a regular guy.
You just said you don't let randoms give you head,
No,
though.
he ain't random. It
Okay,
was
okay.
guys that I
A
knew.
regular guy that she likes.
Like hood
Not-
dudes. I just like those type of guys.
And you say cheating not a deal breaker either.
I just think everybody cheats.
No,
I
don't say
Black men
that. That's
don't
not
cheat.
true.
I just does. I mean, hey, to each his own. I don't like it, but that's what I think. I just think everybody just kind of cheats.
You think you could be monogamous?
Of course, Angela, we're talking about
Now
the
she got her
men.
fingers
I was
crossed.
like,
Her fingers crossed under the
I am
table.
a flirt all day, but I'm not getting too many peens in me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the community puss.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not doing that. But I'm sorry, that was shit.
You be honest, Lily.
No. When I get in
Community
trouble,
puss.
yeah, I can't be the community puss. Nah, I'm not doing that. Even though that's what's popular today.
Yeah.
Community puss works today. Like,
I'm gonna get her a T-shirt.
so
Do y'all feel like y'all gotten better as singers as y'all gotten older?
Oh yeah, yes, absolutely. We learn how to manage it on the road. It's exhausting. Your vocal cords are going through hell. So
Yeah.
you have to learn how to manage that and take care of them. Sleep is important.
Yes.
We can't hang out like we used to. For one, I'm just not. I go to sleep at 9 when I'm home.
And what I noticed, at least at this age, a lot of our fans want to hear, they enjoy certain moments in our songs, like certain riffs and certain, and we like to offer that to them. So if you've never been to a SWV real concert, please come.
And y'all at the point where y'all don't really got to sing. Y'all can let the crowd do all the
Oh
singing.
yeah, they do.
Yeah,
They do. And that's the best feeling in the world when you
Beautiful.
have a
So
stadium or a arena singing every word to your song loud and clear.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a rush. I don't do drugs, but that feels like it.
And they're dancing and they're hugging, and it's just the moment. I cry sometimes because I'm like, God is so awesome.
she
You
will
know, the
zone
fact,
out on
yeah, the
stage in a
fact that
minute.
we're still here and people still
Yes.
support us, and when you know it's so many people out there who don't show you love, and it's like, damn, look at this. Like, if only they could see this.
All
We
right.
want to have
So
a
you-
party with SWV.
Let's
The
do
Breakfast
it.
Nah, we
Club.
do.
Because you know it's about to be our 10-year anniversary.
Next year.
Oh, y'all gotta have us. We'll turn it out.
Because I feel like we should be doing like young OG balls. Because I feel like our generation don't have nothing like to do other than, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when we still like to turn up. You know,
Yeah.
your aunties and uncles still want to party.
Exactly.
We just
I
have
told
to
you, I don't
have
feel like my
fun. Like
age.
music is so. People try to expire music. It's never gonna happen.
No.
Not
It's
good music
never.
anyway.
Like we hear all the time, oh, we have babies to your music. Oh, great, that's the purpose. You know, we got a little something on our music too.
Yeah, that's how we do
Hold on,
That's how
y'all,
we really
y'all
have
had sex to your own music?
Nah, I don't listen to that.
I mean, I've been in a situation
like, "Turn
where
that off,
it
Todd.
just
We
happened to
heard
be
it."
on a playlist,
Really?
and I'm like,
Hold on, you said playlist, so that means recently.
no, like a music playlist.
Okay.
Yeah. So
What song came on?
Weak.
That's a good one to make
That's my
love to.
song, man. Oh yeah, that's a make love song. But I'm old school. I love Teddy Pendergrass and Marvin Gaye. I love. I'm very affectionate.
And if you're the side chick, you can always put on "You're the One" for me.
Yes. Oh, that song should be a super hit right now, honey. We are living in an age of side chick. They winning, honey.
I'm so into you too,
Horrible.
though. Y'all
Oh wait,
singing-
that's the way.
Yeah.
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 Y'all
I'm
singing-
so into you. That's
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
more of a love song, though.
Yeah, but y'all singing about somebody else's man.
No,
though.
not. I'm
It's
saying.
not?
Yeah, no, it's "You're the One" for me.
It's You're the One.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I know that you're somebody else's guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
What your girl want
I'm
to
trying to think of the
words.
words. I'm so into
Oh
you.
yeah. Did you realize the '90s was gonna be as timeless as it was?
No, not at the time, but now the '90s was so lit, and who
It
knew?
was.
Who knew? We were just having fun
Yeah.
living.
Yeah.
I miss the '90s so much.
Everybody won. It was room for everybody. Now everybody get to pick and choose who's gonna be hot when everybody's was just hot doing it. Everybody was making money. The Budweiser Superfest was off
They
the
need to bring that
chain.
back.
I mean, everybody was getting like good money.
What was the
You
Budweiser
know?
Superfest?
It was a big
You 40. You should
I know, I'm
remember.
trying to
so,
remember.
That was when that was
Charlamagne.
an assortment of acts on one stage from
was
like the
huge.
newest to the oldest.
Al Heyman.
Yeah.
You know Al Heyman?
Oh yeah, the boxing promoter. Yeah, okay,
See,
okay,
it
okay,
was-
okay.
He had that
Everybody-
giant
yeah.
stadium.
Yeah.
It was just so
Everybody
huge, and it went
that's-
all over the country.
Wow.
Everybody
Budweiser
that's
Superfest
new
was
to y'all
bomb.
is old to us. A lot of people don't know Pharrell worked on our stuff. Rodney Jerkins, like everybody.
Are you guys still doing a biopic?
We are
hope
working
so.
on it. It's a lot. See, but the thing about our biopic is it has to be more than 1 hour, more than 2 hours. We got 27 years of stuff to talk
Yeah.
about, and it can't just be explained in 1 hour with commercials because somebody's story is going to be left out. We're three individuals who had three individual stories, even though we're in the same group. As a group, we went through stuff, but individually, it was completely different for each one
my
of us.
life
Some
was
of it
3
was traumatic.
episodes by itself.
Yeah, some of it was traumatic, some of it was great, and it's just hard to tell a story with no time. So if we can't tell it right, we don't want to do it.
But you've been working on it.
We've been approached to do it.
Yes.
See, I hate how them networks just want to do that. Like, let me throw them 2 hours real quick.
Yeah, no,
As if y'all
no,
don't got a
you
history.
did it right. Then
Yeah,
you
yeah.
still couldn't get all the story in there with 3 nights and 2 hours. You just really need time to express what really happened, because if you don't, people are gonna get half truths and they're gonna make up their own story. That's gonna piss me off. I need to understand that it will be told the way it happened.
I think TLC did it kind of right too, even though I'm sure it could have been
They
more.
couldn't get right. They couldn't
Yeah.
get everything in there, so you still have missing pieces.
And you're
that
going to
you
make
wanna know
people
about.
mad. You know, if somebody was a part of your story and some things happen, you know, and they're at a certain level of life right now and it changed, it pisses you off to kind of relive those moments again. But you have to live in truth.
Like,
You
who
know?
would be mad from a SWV story?
No, not so
All
much.
the dudes that
mad.
gave Lily head.
Oh,
and they
yeah,
thought
that
they did a
would
good
be
job, but
included,
she don't
right?
mention them.
She
I,
ain't say
they
I
ain't
did.
getting down here if they don't do You know, I'm trying to be saved and filled with the Holy Ghost today. You see this
Won't he
guy
do
right
it?
here?
Won't he do it?
I came up here. I said, I'm gonna be saved today, Jesus. Well, honey, the spirit of Charlamagne the God.
What was the best part about collaborating with Salt-N-Pepa and Spinderella?
Just hanging out with them. They are a ball of laugh. You got to hang out with Peppa just for 10 minutes. You won't understand.
I can see Peppa and Lily getting in
I
trouble.
thought I was a lot of fun. Pep and Lily. The crazy thing is, I don't go to parties. I don't club. I never drink or smoke.
That's all natural.
Yo, this is all natural. But she makes me sleepy. Oh, she is a
Peppa can wear the club
non-stop.
out.
Yeah, she's just over the. I love.
She's a ball.
I
of
am
fun.
a Salt-N-Pepa fanatic,
Right.
and it shows.
Were y'all tight before this at all, or was it more getting to know each other?
Yeah, we knew each other. We had done
in
shows before
passing,
together, but
yeah.
we never hung out this much together. So getting to know them on a personal level was fun. It was really fun. They go through their struggles just like we do, but Peppa is just like Peppa is the life of Salt-N-Pepa.
Right.
She gives the spice.
Oh, my God.
She said she's leaving guys alone for now. I saw that on the first
Lord
episode.
And doing what?
I mean, just because she's been through a lot, I guess.
I don't know. Peppa's living her best
Yeah.
life any
All
way she
caps.
can live it.
Well, what was the worst part of working with them? I know y'all had to bump heads a little bit on something.
Well, just the schedules, I would
Yeah,
say.
that's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
better. Because personally, no, we did not bump heads, but trying to get us all together at one time was a pain in the butt sometimes.
Yeah.
What about for the three of y'all with each other? What are some things that...
That's just rude.
Damn, Drum.
Sheesh.
Drum getting nervous. All that talking, giving head. You see all the hair he got on his face.
You know they say men with beards are dirtier than dogs.
You told us that, right? Who
I
said
posted
that?
it. I posted
I
it.
hate beards.
Yeah, and they said it's
You don't
Cut
like
that.
beards? So you never fuck with Philly niggas?
Hey, my dude is a Philly.
I
He don't have
told
no
you
beard.
what I love, right? And to me, I don't need to be cut up down there.
Yeah.
Beards kind of.
Cut up. What kind of beard are you?
Nah, I'm saying, look,
you got to get in a
talking
beard softener.
Brillo.
nah, I don't want to deal with that.
The beard's rough on the poom poom is what you're saying.
It's rough on
He's
the
like,
phone.
no.
And
You can't do face baths.
Face bath?
Yeah, you can't do
What is a
that.
face bath, Lily? What is a
Are
face
they old enough?
Yeah, they old enough. They in
you-
college.
Like a
they-
facial?
She 27, Sim in college.
Oh God, I got
What's a
kids
face
older than
bath?
you.
A facial?
Charlamagne, we'll talk after
This is
the
freaky.
show, okay?
Tomorrow's
Yeah,
Freaky
facial.
Friday.
That's what it's called. It's a facial.
That's a better
sexual
word for it.
facial.
A sexual facial.
Yeah.
Your skin is smooth. You
I
probably have
can't
some.
show you what it is, Charlamagne.
Let me Google.
Let's see.
No,
Charlamagne,
it
hold
ain't
on.
on there.
It ain't
Charlamagne,
on
don't you
Google.
get facials?
I do. I get facials, chemical pills, all
No,
that
I'm
stuff.
talking about a face bath. It's a
Me
different
too.
kind of facial.
Well, if you would tell us, Lily.
When she comes on your face,
I-
Charlamagne.
Yeah.
Oh, so you a squirter?
Charlamagne, you will never find. I can't show you.
Oh.
Okay? I
Just ask
don't
the
need South Carolina digging in my ass. Oh no.
I mean, South Carolina digging in your ass.
But it's a good thing.
There you go.
A
I'm just saying.
good face bath is really good.
Yeah. Okay. I
Playing
get it.
some SWV. Yeah.
I understand.
good.
Anything with the biopic that y'all would be scared to put in? Because Lily said y'all got to live your truth, but is there
No.
anything y'all would be scared to put in?
Oh, not me.
No. Nothing that I would be afraid to put in.
I feel like the story has to be told by y'all. That's why I like all of these biopics while people are still alive.
Has
Oh,
to
I'm
be.
sorry.
Yeah.
And Taj, you got married so young, right? And
No, I was 33 when I got married.
that, I mean, you guys were still on the road.
No,
After
actually,
that.
I got married in 04. We didn't start back on the road until 05. But no, I got married at 33. I was
So
old.
after that, that's not old though, by the way,
know, I
at
know.
all. But what did you ever step out like in your relationship? Did you ever get
I
caught?
am the most loyal
I
motherfucker
I
you will ever
can
meet
answer
in
this.
your life.
Let me tell you
Because it
something.
has to be hard because you're also popular.
I can answer this question for her because a lot of these men came to me to hook them up with her. She had, and I will not name no names, but she had some of the richest, some of the most popular guys was like, yo, they will give me 20 grand if I get them a date with her. I was,
I was
like,
cute.
bitch, you better get with this nigga.
Okay,
No,
madam.
You was trying to
Lily.
prostitute Taj?
No, no, they came to me when they just wanted to date her that bad. And
They did not care about her
no,
marriage.
she wasn't married.
Oh,
at the
okay,
time,
before marriage.
But she's just faithful.
I always
She's
had a
just-
boyfriend. And I'm like, when I say I'm loyal, I mean that. If you're loyal to me, I'm down for you 110%. But when I'm in a relationship,
And she was with a
I am
jerk.
loyal
wish
like a
you would've did
motherfucker
it.
to a fault, and it drives me crazy because I've never stepped out on any of my boyfriends.
Wow.
Oh, so this was even before Eddie. Like,
Even before
Yeah.
I
Wow.
never cheated.
Oh.
I'm looking for somebody to cheat. No, I'm
No,
kidding.
you're
I'm kidding. You know,
I'm just saying
don't
because I
cheat.
feel like it has to be hard because as women, when you're on the road, I know guys are trying to holler at y'all, and some of
Y'all
them.
would be surprised.
Yeah, but see, my thing is, I have not met anybody who's worth risking my life, my family,
life.
There you go.
nothing. I just.
And it's not
That's
the
real.
same
It's a
nowadays.
value
Now
to
I
me.
remember a time when you could just look at a guy and y'all just have this chemistry and you hook up. Now, even if his peen is pretty, you be like, damn, what's in it? You know, it's just too much flesh. It's too much. It sure is pretty, but shit. What's in it? You can't
My
even.
God.
You can't even.
I'm glad you said that because a lot of women don't think penises are pretty.
Oh no, I seen some pretty.
oh man.
What makes it pretty?
You never seen no
frame.
pretty
It's
penis?
clean.
It's got to be the same color as the rest of his body.
No,
No,
you know
it's
what? A
just-
circumcised
it's
penis
just-
is really pretty.
Okay,
Yeah.
circumcised is always good.
Sorry, it's really pretty. It's clean. It's like,
Oh, y'all don't do the foreskin, huh?
nah, son, get rid of that.
Have you ever seen an uncircumcised penis
I
up
did
close?
have, and that
I
shit is
don't
not
like.
cute
It looks
at
nice.
all.
It looks okay when it's erect.
Uh-huh.
But when the
When turtleneck is
when it's
like,
sleep,
yeah.
that's just like call me when it's ready.
When the turtle had his head in the shell.
It looks old and decrepit. No.
I'm still tripping off
Moisturize
the.
on
I'm
that.
still tripping off the fact Lily wants to know what's inside the penis. Has ever?
No,
Show her.
I'm just saying.
You
It's
mean like diseases and stuff?
Yeah, it's like
Right.
these dudes is. We done seen some of everything. We know it's some nasty dudes. All of these guys that y'all love, these
Right.
women love. I'm like, God,
Schmegma.
we see the same women pass by for 20-something years. And they just banging these dudes, and they don't use protection. It's like
Yeah.
just nasty.
You're right.
I
That's
don't want to
nasty.
be on that train.
So when you see certain people with certain people, you like, I hope he changed.
Oh God, I'll be like, ooh, if his wife only knew.
Good luck.
Who was your favorite people to go on tour with that you've ever been on the road with?
I always love touring with New Edition. New Edition, BBD. This last tour with Tony Braxton was so much fun. Babyface was in and out on the road
that's
with
nice.
us, and I love me some Babyface. Like,
Yeah, I love touring with New Edition because we're fans, but they suck up a budget.
Because there's so many of them.
Damn.
Yeah.
And they need separate buses and stuff.
oh God.
God, man.
But
Like,
they are so good to watch. I mean, they're
Oh, yeah.
timeless performers. New
Yeah.
Edition killer stage.
you're
anywhere,
definitely
anytime.
a student when you watch New Edition for sure.
Do you guys travel with separate buses or can y'all all go together?
We all on the
Oh,
same
no.
bus,
Okay.
chilling, playing games.
No, we save our money.
Okay.
They could look good and rich if they want to. I want to look Vogue. I need money in the bank.
Oh, y'all kids get along and everything too?
Oh yeah.
My kids are grown. I have a 30-year-old daughter. My son is 28.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're working on their music careers too.
Yeah, my son raps and he's trying to do his little dizzle, my nizzle.
Do you want him to get involved in the industry?
Not at all, but
Yeah.
I would never discourage it
Mhm.
because it's a good industry. I mean, it's good just with bad people sometimes, and that's with everything.
Do y'all feel like y'all got y'all just due financially and just as far as credit from the culture?
Hell no.
Yeah. No, we missed a few steps, or a few steps missed us, but it's all good. You live and learn. Definitely, we hadn't gotten our just due because we never won an award. outside
Yeah, I
of the
remember that when VH1 honored y'all. It was like the first time.
Ladies of Soul. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the first time we ever got an award. I mean,
That was
we
terrible.
never received an award, and that's
Yeah.
crazy. That song is twice platinum alone. That wasn't even the album. It was just that song, and it never received an award.
And you
which
know
pissed
numbers
me
don't
off.
lie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I think this industry is so cliquish, and it's all about who you know and what you're willing to buy. And that's what we know about it. Because our numbers don't lie. We got the numbers. We sold a lot of records, and we're not asking for anything we don't feel like we deserve.
Yeah, and I also think when you think about girl groups from the '90s, you probably can remember the groups, but you don't actually know them as individuals. Like it's only a couple you know as individuals. I would say TLC,
Right.
y'all.
Escape
In
now.
Vogue.
I
In
know
Vogue,
Dawn.
I know them as individuals.
I know Dawn.
Because Dawn, you know Cindy, because
Oh,
remember
okay,
she
'cause
was
they
in
broke
Juice
up.
and Terry.
Yeah.
Escape, yeah, a little bit.
Well, definitely
A lot
now
of it.
Escape
Now
because
because of the
they're
reality
so,
show and stuff, yeah. Yeah.
But SWV is iconic, though.
Well, thank you.
I mean, I think y'all had mad hit songs, and I also feel like it is timeless. Like, people still listen to SWV today.
When we go out of the country, we go to Japan, wherever we're going, they can barely speak English, but they can sing the
love
words
those
to our
songs.
songs.
That's why the biopic would be great, because I look at what it did for New Edition, where the younger kids went out.
Oh, yeah.
And they
My
all,
son fell in love with New Edition watching the show.
That's what I'm saying. That's why y'all got to do something like that, because I think that will help people. Even with TLC did theirs,
Yeah.
that really helps people who are younger that might know the songs but not really know the story because they didn't grow up on it. I think that's so helpful, and I think for that'll launch y'all to that.
This show
I
will
would
actually
love
help that as well. Ladies' Night, because they can see us
Yes.
perform. They see everything that we do. They hear the old music. They hear some of the new music. 'Cause, we also worked on a new song together, Salt-N-Pepa and SWV. So I think this show is a step in the right direction toward that. Hopefully, the biopic will be able to be done right, and we can do
Y'all
that
gotta
as
get
well.
that
But y'all had a reality show before, though. Like,
Yeah.
how-
Yeah.
Did that change things for y'all?
No.
Okay.
No. You know what? The show
I never
was
saw
good, but I think
You were
with
on it,
reality-
Charlamagne. Stop it.
Yeah. That part was the worst episode.
He was in the horse and carriage.
Terrible.
He smelled like a horse on there or something,
He
right?
smelled like a horse.
No, Charlamagne is really a
I'm gonna
gentleman.
send you something.
Well, thank you, Lulu.
He is.
I got you.
Really is.
Right. He gets facials.
Yeah, I don't think I don't know Charlamagne. I can teach you some stuff.
His
But
wife gonna
the-
teach him something too.
Well, tell her to call me. I'll tell her some stuff.
Ain't no, you're the one in here.
Yeah, yeah.
But you said the first show didn't change anything for y'all?
Well, you know what it is? With reality television, and I think they really need to rename that whole genre. You have to embellish the truth. So if, like, for
Storylines.
instance, if I'm standing here speaking, we're going to pause so I can sound like I'm dying. And if I'm just telling you about how my day is, I can have a great day, but the day needs to be bad to cause some kind of build up to make it interesting. And it drives me crazy. And I think they embellished a little too much with the first show, and it was a negative reaction to it. So it didn't really help a lot. It just made people think we were freaking crazy when
Yeah.
we're not.
I just think people really don't like to see the human side of other people, and I think especially when it comes to artists, they don't look at us like regular people. Like, I don't know no other way to be but regular. I'm from the Bronx. I ain't grow up with shit. You know what I'm saying? God bless me in a tremendous way to do something that I love to do, but I'm still human.
Yeah, I think back
Still
then,
human.
back then all the groups were so polished.
Yeah.
So they only presented the best. So you didn't really know y'all. You know what I mean?
And then when something came out, it was like, oh my God, they crucify you.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
I tell you
I'm
what,
the same
I'm just
way
so
all the
glad
time.
social
Take
media
me or
wasn't
leave
around in
me.
the 90s. We would
Right.
have been in jail.
That would have been crazy.
I would have been
so-
done.
But I'll tell you this, at least y'all learn from that experience. So when you do this show now,
yeah.
you know, the ladies' night show, I'm sure you know how you want things to go after
yeah.
the
Oh,
first
yeah,
experience.
yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I definitely took that in
I love
consideration.
it. I love TV.
Every scene, I tried to be as authentically clean as I could be, because of course, like I said, you have to build the suspense to make people
Yeah.
keep watching. You have to make something. You have to embellish in some way or form. But yeah, I wanted it to be, if we're gonna build it, we're gonna build it the right way. It won't be how you want to build it. It's gonna be
Right.
how I want to build it.
Because they like a little friction. Like, you
Yeah.
might watch it and be like, damn, Salt-N-Pepa said that about us? Like, why would they say that? And
Exactly,
then they might watch
exactly.
it and say the same thing about y'all and be like, damn, I didn't know they felt like that. But it's probably to make it more interesting.
Yeah, reality television has evolved so much. Like, back in 06 or 07, my husband and I had our own show, I Married a Baller, and it was genuine. When I say it was genuine, everything that happened on that show happened as it was happening. We couldn't make none of that stuff up. Then I did Survivor, and I could tell you firsthand, that shit is real. It's like 110% real. When we went to do SWV Reunited, I was just caught off guard because I'm like, I should get some SAG credit for this.
So it was fake. It was a bunch of scripted scenes and
It was different.
it's embellished.
yeah. Why would y'all be in jail if they had social media in the 90s?
Because we were young. We had fun.
They was
We-
committing crimes.
Yeah. Everything now
crazy
is like you
shit.
said, people don't know how to judge what's good and what's bad. They
Yeah.
don't know how to make things how it is. So if they saw some of the stuff that we did back in the days, we would probably be
you
considered
were
crazy.
pretty okay.
I mean, but I'm just saying, guilty by association.
Right.
What crimes were y'all committing?
No crimes. We just had fun. We just had fun. They were young.
I was in the craziest relationships, and one
me
of
what you did to somebody's car.
Oh, we heard about that.
what you did.
Well,
When you
she
went
would
all
have been in
Jasmine
jail
Sullivan.
if this was social media.
When you broke all the windows out of the legendary Ed Lover's car.
I broke every damn
She
thing.
did several cars.
Oh God.
She would have got yours too.
That was
Oh, that was your thing?
20-year-old Lily. I was off the chain. These guys feel like they could just hurt you and do what they want to do, and no,
Like,
you,
I'm not gonna-
You gonna
yeah.
feel this thing.
Your car
I
will.
didn't think the
Your
same
car
at
will
20 and
definitely-
21. So,
And you from the Bronx?
Yeah. Oh my
What's
God.
the worst thing you ever did to somebody's car, Lily?
Ring
cannot
up about
stand you.
$25,000 worth of damage.
Yeah, they called me. It was like, oh my God, he's looking for you. He's gonna kill you.
Did you have to pay for it?
Hell no.
She
What
paid
did you
already.
do?
She paid in hurt and pain.
The statute of limitations is up. What'd you
I
do?
just messed it up. I just walked
had to
around
fix
it about
everything.
10 times with a box cutter and took the crowbar and fucked the mirrors up. It was
She
good.
bust
It
the
was
windows
so
out his
therapeutic.
What kind of car was it?
It was a custom. That's when Pathfinders was really dope back then, but it was a custom Pathfinder. I'm sorry, Ed.
What
I'm
did he
so
do to
sorry.
you?
Oh, he cheated.
How'd you find out without social
Because
media?
I would change the number at the house, and then the girl actually would get the number. She would call me and tell me how temporary I was. I was like, damn.
So
this
that
bitch
car-
was telling the truth.
That's bold.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's lucky I ain't see her. I mean, she would have got a Lily whip ass back then, but I don't care anymore. He's married. He's moved on. That's my friend. That's my boy.
Did he forgive you?
I think he did. And I forgave his ass too. It ain't all about the car. He hurt my heart.
Word.
So you can't
break it,
repair it.
you
I
buy
still
it.
get mad thinking about that shit.
You said it was therapeutic.
Where's his
though,
car
right?
now?
I don't recommend this.
Okay.
I have to put this disclaimer. I don't recommend you getting upset because a guy want to break up with you and fuck his car up. No. But that was my way at 20.
Yeah.
It was stupid.
Can you imagine that on social media?
Yeah. I can see that.
She would have had a reputation.
I was
I
terrible.
think people would have rooted for her though. I think people would have
You
understood.
just never know with
Because
these folks.
that's like doing something that people think about
say
doing but don't
nothing.
have the heart
It'll
to
probably
do.
be split reactions. Some
Yeah,
people would be like, "Yes, girl," and then some people would be like, "Nah,
Yeah.
good thing he left her. She's crazy." It's
You just
split
never
reaction.
know what people are going to react to with social media these days. Because honestly, we were talking yesterday about the Beyonce Omari Hardwick. I didn't see anything so bad.
I wouldn't
Nah,
about
that was
that.
foul. He violated.
I didn't see.
I didn't think it was that bad either. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
he
Shit.
violated. He did too much.
I mean, do you really think he's gonna like step to her in front of her husband?
Yes.
Yeah, but why do it? He just violated. You don't do that. I wouldn't do that.
I
to
think it
any
was like an
woman.
awkward moment. Like he just like it was just awkward, but I don't think he meant. I don't think the
Intentionally,
intention
right?
was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's maybe me.
But you can't do nothing nowadays. You can't say nothing. You could barely have an opinion. If your opinion is different from what everybody else thinks, then they're gonna mute you. Stupid shit. This
we
world is
boycott
stupid.
everything. I'm boycotting bread, air. Don't do it. Yeah.
So the girls you beat up over guys back in the day, you gonna put that in the movie too?
No, I didn't beat anybody up over guys, but they wanted to whip my ass.
Yeah.
Lily had everybody after her. It was crazy.
Would you put a scene like that car scene in the movie?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That was my truth. And that was the first guy older gentleman that I ever loved. And everybody was just trying to talk me out of that. Why you with him? Well, you got this guy. I mean, I had a good little
You had a good
selection.
roster?
I got a good option. I had some great options. But I loved him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You always
I just
love the
loved
ones
him.
that's no good.
Yeah.
It's challenging. You
Was
love
that
a
your
challenge.
worst industry relationship?
Charlamagne, I already know what you trying to do. But the devil would get no victory today.
Not today.
Not today. Okay.
When does this show come on?
The show premieres April 30th at 10 p.m. on BET and
Okay.
BET Her. And when you watch it, hashtag Ladies Night BET.
Yes.
So y'all ain't fucking with we no more, huh? Y'all-
Nah.
I love we, but we're not with we.
Nah.
No, this is a different check. This is a BET check
Yeah.
today.
Salute to Connie. Y'all ain't like we, Taji?
No, Weed TV was cool. I just didn't have fun doing that show.
Got you.
I left a bad taste in your mouth.
Yeah. I was like, y'all ain't paying me enough for this bullshit.
Well, Taj and Lily, man, 2/3 of SWV. Thank y'all for coming. Always a pleasure.
Yes, and don't forget, we're gonna be hitting you up next year because y'all said y'all down for the.
Vicky, you
No,
heard that,
y'all
right?
don't forget.
Lock that in, Vicky.
Y'all don't.
We would love to.
We're gonna do the Young OG Ball.
That'll be cool. Yes, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I mean, I'll be listening. I listen every morning. I love Donkey of the Day. I live for
Thank
that.
you,
I will
Taj.
sit outside the gym and wait.
I don't
want to
ever make Donkey of the Day. Oh
No,
my
I do.
God.
I want to make it,
You
but say
wanna
something
make it?
nice. Say
No,
something
that
nice.
would never happen for y'all.
Just say something nice if you do.
Word.
Be like, yeah, she a donkey, but she's a very nice
She's
person.
really cool, but she did some dumb shit today.
No, you a Donkey of the Day, you can forget it.
All right, it's Taj and Lily. It's the Breakfast
Yes.
Club.